Right. Hi, everyone. I'm Megan, and I work at EPI as the Impact Giving Specialist here. And I am so glad to welcome all of you to our uh, Connected by Conservation webinar. Joining me today is my colleague, Laura Chavarria, EPI's Marketing and External Communications Manager. We've put together something really cool and special for you, a journey through some of the most incredible stories that your help has made possible this year. I wanted to share a quick note first. We love questions. I love questions, and I want to answer any of them that you might have. So if at any point during our webinar today, please feel free to put them in the chat, and we'll answer them at the end in a Q&A session. But until then, please keep yourselves muted, get cozy, grab your snacks, and let's hop in. Because now, today is really all about thanking you and all of the support you have done for EPI. Because of your generosity, thousands of young people have experienced nature, contributed to real science, and discovered their passion for conservation. Just a few months ago, we celebrated EPI's 25th anniversary. And it is truly unbelievable that it all started back when a teacher and a scientist took students to a Costa Rican beach to witness sea turtles nesting. And since then, that has grown into something extraordinary. Let's begin with a story that captures exactly what that looks like.
Hola, mi nombre es Allison Centeno, soy egresada de la Universidad Nacional con una licenciatura en Biología con énfasis en Biología Marina. Actualmente me encuentro haciendo una maestría en Florida Atlantic University en Estados Unidos con una beca Fulbright. Bueno, para mí la experiencia EPI en el 2015 fue totalmente transformadora. Yo siempre supe que quería ser científica, que quería trabajar con animales, que quería aspirar a carreras como zoología, como biología, y para mí estar en la experiencia, viendo una tortuga por primera vez, trabajando y apoyando a biólogos marinos que ya estaban haciendo lo que yo soñaba, fue bastante inspirador y me ayudó también a decidir seguir una carrera en ciencias, y así fue como tomé la decisión de entrar a la carrera en Biología Marina en la Universidad Nacional. Entonces yo creo que para mí marcó un antes y un después en mi vocación y en mi formación como bióloga marina. Yo creo que la experiencia en EPI no se quedó solo como en la gira o en el trabajo en campo que hice en la Reserva Pacuare, sino que también fue una experiencia de empezar a crear ciencia. Como una estudiante de colegio empecé a hacer mi primer proyecto científico, a buscar información, a crear, a idear y a innovar. Todo este proceso me ayudó para desarrollar mi criterio científico también, y participé en Biociencia. Elaboramos un proyecto bastante innovador de un suplemento de madera a base de bolsas plásticas y aceite residual para crear pupitres. Con este proyecto logramos ganar Biociencia en el 2015, y después de eso tuvimos la oportunidad de ir a EPI México en un viaje para poder tener la experiencia de EPI, pero en este país. Y ahí pudimos aprender muchísimo de ecología de islas y demás. Entonces, todo este conjunto de experiencias nos llevaron también a querer conocer más y ser voluntarias en otros proyectos. Después de eso, cuando regresé a Costa Rica, de una vez me fui de voluntario otra vez a la Reserva Pacuare porque quería seguir trabajando con tortugas, y estuve varios periodos ayudando. Y después, cuando entré a la universidad, todo esto me sirvió para tener experiencia y buscar otras oportunidades en otros sitios del país. Parte de mi proyecto personal es tratar de poder compartir sobre especies, sobre los ecosistemas, para que la gente pueda sentirse más cercana al ecosistema marino, aunque vivan en ciudades lejanas al mar, aunque nunca hayan buceado en su vida, porque no todas las personas tienen esta posibilidad. Sin embargo, aprender y entender por qué un animal, por qué una tortuga es importante, es clave para la conservación marina y también para la toma de decisiones y creación de nuevas políticas. Como personas científicas tenemos la responsabilidad de compartirlo y de explicar de una forma más entretenida, mucho más fácil y mucho más accesible para que haya una democracia de la ciencia y de la conservación, que todas las personas tengan decisión en este tipo de temas.
Allison's story is such an incredible reminder that every single EPI experience can ignite a lifelong purpose. And that does start with support from all of our EPI supporters. So now that we've had that story, let's travel north to Yellowstone, where that same spirit of discovery drives our work out in the wild, from a video from our Yellowstone program manager, Joe LaVisca.
Hi everyone, I'm Joe LaVisca, Yellowstone program manager at Ecology Project International. This year, 2 important studies have been published about Yellowstone's bison herd, one by the National Park Service and the other by Brown University, and both used data collected by EPI students through citizen science. These studies show something really powerful. The data our students collect in the field can help shape the future of conservation science. The first paper, led by researchers at Brown University, analyzed over 500 fecal samples from Yellowstone's large herbivores. Those are bison, elk, pronghorn, mule deer, white-tailed deer, and bighorn sheep. These were the same kinds of samples our students have been collecting for years. And the study revealed that animals don't fit neatly into the categories of grazers and browsers. Traditionally, scientists have distinguished between herbivores who mostly have a head-down feeding style that focuses on grasses and forbs like bison, they're known as grazers, and herbivores who feed with their head up, focusing on shrubs and leafy foliage like elk, they're known as browsers. But instead, the authors found that each species' diets shift between those modes with the season. So a mule deer might graze grass in summer and browse shrubs in winter. And even bison, which we usually think of as strictly grazers, showed more variability in their diets than anyone expected. So the variability of diet within each species can actually be greater than the variability of diet between those species. And that's a big deal, because if we're oversimplifying what animals eat, we risk misunderstanding their needs and managing their habitats the wrong way. So what this study tells us is that herbivores are adaptable, flexible, and constantly responding to changes in their environment. The second study, led by the National Park Service, looked at how Yellowstone's free-roaming bison herds shape the ecosystem. By tracking their movements and grazing patterns, researchers found that bison don't just feed on the land, they transform it. Their grazing helps cycle nutrients, especially nitrogen and carbon, enrich the soil, and boost the productivity of grasslands. In short, bison are ecosystem engineers. Their presence maintains the landscape in a way that countless other species have adapted to over time and continue to rely on. And again, data collected by EPI students played a big part in this discovery. From herd demographic counts to hundreds of fecal samples, our students helped provide the information scientists need to understand these dynamics at a large scale. Every sample our students collect, every herd they observe, adds to another piece to this puzzle. And those moments, kneeling in the snow, recording data, asking questions, those moments connect them directly to real science that matters. Through participatory citizen science, students aren't just learning about ecology, they're helping to write the next chapter of it. These studies remind us why field-based learning is so important. When students collect real data, their work can contribute to discoveries published in journals like Science and the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, and more importantly, to smarter conservation actions across the world. At EPI, we're proud to see our students' curiosity and hard work fueling science that changes how we understand and protect wildlife. Thank you to all the educators, researchers, and donors who make this possible. And to our students, for showing that science is alive in the field and that anyone can take part in it.
Oh, I love that video so much. As you can see, EPI students in Yellowstone don't just learn about science, They actually do the science. Every single data point, every data collection, every observation contributes to real science and research that helps us better understand our ecosystems, and a lot of that is thanks to your support. So thank you. Next, we're going to head back to Costa Rica's Caribbean coast, where us at EPA manage Pacuare Reserve, which is home to nesting sea turtles, monkeys, wildcats, and agami herons.
Hi everyone, I'm Claudio Quesada, Research and Conservation Coordinator at Pacuare Reserve, one of the Ecology Project International conservation sites in Costa Rica. 2025 has been an incredible year for wildlife conservation and research across our monitoring program. I'm excited to share some of our highlights with you. Our sea turtle conservation and research program continues to be at the heart of our work. This year we protect more than 450 nests along our beach from natural and human threats. We release more than 22,000 sea turtle hatchlings to the ocean. We also train 29 research assistants, including 5 research assistants from Costa Rica, who help to collect valuable data on leatherback, green, and hawksbill sea turtles. Their efforts are helping us better understand nesting trends and improve protection strategies for those endangered species. Through our primate monitoring program, we conduct regular behaviors and population studies on howler monkeys, spider monkeys, and capuchin white-faced monkeys. In 2025, we completed more than 600 observation hours, documenting important patterns in habitat use, feeding, mating, care of babies, and confirmation of troops of white-faced capuchin monkeys. These studies help us assess the health of our forest ecosystem and the impact of habitat changes on these key species. Our camera traps captured incredible footage this year, showing jaguars, ocelots, and their prey moving through the reserve. Thanks to the 7 active camera traps and the collaboration of volunteers and citizen science, we gather more than 3,000 videos that are now being analyzed to estimate population trends and prey abundance in the reserve. And this year we had something truly special. We recorded a new jaguar at the reserve. To celebrate, we launched a campaign inviting our community to help us choose a name for this amazing new resident that we have in the reserve. These results show encouraging signs of healthy predator-prey balance within our forest. At the Agami Heron Colony, one of the few known nesting sites in Central America, we document 207 active nests this year. During the monitoring season, we record more than 400 adults of Agami herons and 253 newly hatched chicks in the reserve. This year, hatching success rate was almost 80%. A very positive indicator for stability of this valuable population. Our continued monitoring efforts allow us to better understand the breeding dynamics of these species and to protect this delicate forest ecosystem it depends on. None of this would be possible without the support of our local staff, donors, partners, research assistants, and all the visitors to the reserve. Your contribution directly funds field research, equipment, and the training of young conservationists who make this work happen every day. At Pacuare Reserve, we are deeply grateful for your continued trust and support. Together, we are protecting wildlife, advocating science, and inspiring future generations to care for our planet. Thank you.
Oh man, I love seeing those little baby agami heron chicks. I love seeing all of those birds come to life, and every sea turtle nest, every camera trap video, every agami chick that takes flight is all made possible because of supporter generosity. And so now we're going to hop over to share about the Galapagos and Belize. EPI has incredible outdoor programs there, and where students explore outdoor classrooms and marine ecosystems and learn from local communities.
Hi everyone, my name is Ana Beatriz Hernandez and I am the Program Coordinator for Belize and Galapagos programs. I am very thrilled to share with you some of the great achievements we got in this season 2025 for both programs. In Belize, we got the chance to take 74 participants into the field with almost 5 different schools and by the partnership of trees, which led us the opportunity to talk about marine environments, explore the coral reefs, explore the tropical rainforest, work with bats, with turtles, and many other wonderful species. One of the greatest milestones for this year was to start exploring new marine locations like the Billy Hawk Marine Station, planning to increase the amount of participants we are expecting to have during the next year. I'll never forget the emotionality of one of our students as she described how just laying in a hammock, watching the fish jump from the water, looking at all the beautiful nature around her was really impactful for her. She was telling us that this is something that she usually doesn't do, that she is used to running and rushing and missing these sort of details. So it was really amazing to see how one person's life can be impacted in such a way. Through science, through hands-on conservation, our students in Belize have strongly contributed to collecting data on corals' health, which go to the Coral Watch platform, which is a citizen science platform, contributing to real science, contributing to real research and conservation. Now, turning to Galapagos program, we can talk about 91 participants that went into the field, working side to side with the National Park Rangers, collecting super important data on the giant tortoises from Santa Cruz Island, contributing to their research and conservation process. We are so proud of what our students, teams, staff, partners have built up during these years, and we are looking forward to, in 2026, keep exploring new places, keep adding new schools to our EPI experiences, and keep inspiring people.
As you can see, that along with science, EPI students learn empathy and stewardship in Belize and Galapagos. These are lessons that last far beyond the field. Finally, let's travel to Baja California Sur in Mexico, where EPI works with teachers to bring science and conservation to life in their own classrooms.
El aprendizaje situado es un enfoque pedagógico que utiliza a la comunidad y al entorno local como una forma de enseñanza y aprendizaje. El proyecto consiste en la co-creación de guías educativas para el desarrollo sostenible para educadores y estudiantes de Baja California Sur. El material está alineado a la nueva escuela mexicana y a los ODS de la Agenda 2030 y lo que busca es fortalecer las habilidades de los docentes en cuanto a temas de aprendizaje situado y además proporcionar a los estudiantes y participantes información contextualizada. Hasta el momento lo que hemos hecho de este programa ha sido una lección para cada nivel educativo, primaria, secundaria, bachillerato. Realizamos un pilotaje donde participaron 20 docentes de la ciudad de La Paz que nos apoyaron haciendo las actividades de esta lección con sus estudiantes y al final llegamos con esto a más de 500 estudiantes haciendo estas actividades. Y también realizamos un diagnóstico participativo donde preguntamos a docentes, educadores ambientales y personajes que están interesados en temas educativos sobre los posibles temas que se pueden tratar en estos materiales.
This project shows that lasting change begins within communities. By supporting teachers, we're planting seeds of environmental leadership that grow and grow for generations. Now, I would love to hear what stood out for you, or share your thoughts or questions go ahead and put those in the chat. Feel free to raise your hand, though, if you would like to speak out loud. Go ahead, Pacuare, Steve.
I'm wondering about an update on teacher education training, what professional development, what's going on with that, how effective, where are we doing it, etc.
Yeah, as you saw, we work with a lot of teachers in the communities where we work, but we also do work with teachers across the U.S. and in other countries as well, and that includes typical educators and non-typical educators. And so we offer teacher professional development so that teachers continue to feel rejuvenated by their work and continually learning the best ways to teach students about topics such as environmental education and conservation work. So I know we are offering a teacher fellowship program that teachers have applied for over the last few months. We've just selected a few of those fellows, but we also have professional development registration available for some upcoming courses. My friend Laura has just put a link in the chat. And if you know of any teachers that are interested in some continuing education with EPI, and if any of this sounds interesting to you, feel free to send that this way. Yes, thanks, Joe. There are 3 teacher training courses scheduled in Yellowstone for this upcoming summer. I know there will also be some at our Mexico program site and Pacuare Reserve as well. Stacy, yes, wonderful question. How many students are sponsored by EPI throughout the year? We have a variety of different students that are supported by EPI. We do local work, which is working with students who are in the field, live close to our program sites. And then we also do some scholarships for students that are that don't live necessarily near those sites. I am not sure on how many students our scholarships have supported over the last year, but in 2025, I'm pulling up a number here. I know we, let's see, in 2025, I know we've served almost over 3,000 students this year. And since the year 2000, we have worked with almost 100 or over 125,000 course participants. And that happened this year in 2025. That is such an incredible number for the amount of work that we do. And to say that that many students have been impacted by our work is really incredible. Let's see. Thank you, Tyler. It sounds like in 2025, 118 teachers participated in our visiting professional development programs. Our local staff in Baja ran a lot of teacher workshops for local teachers as well. And you saw that with that story that our colleague Carol shared. Well, before we wrap up, I just wanted to say from all of us at EPI, thank you. This year, your generosity helped protect sea turtles, restore coral reefs, and study bison, and empower EPI students and educators to lead change. You've all made science accessible, and the planet is better for all of us. Today is Giving Tuesday, a day to celebrate generosity, and we've gathered these stories to show you exactly what this year has looked like with your support. We love having stories like these, and we want to keep them coming. There are so many ways that you can stay connected to EPI's projects. Follow us on social media, subscribe to our newsletters, share EPI's stories with your circles, send your kiddos on an EPI course, or donate to EPI. Every single story we've shared today is possible because of donors like you. And there is an extra reason to give right now. Every single donation made through the end of the year will be matched up to $50,000. That means your gift can go twice as far. So scan that code for big wins for EPI to start 2026 off just as strong. From all of us here at EPI, gracias. Thank you for being here with us. We can't wait to see what we accomplish together with you next year.